process of that. I record these videos because I post them online for you guys to study with. Okay. All right, so let's first go over number 22. Number 22. Anytime there's an exponent outside of parentheses, it must apply to each factor in the parentheses. How many factors do I have in this parentheses? 4. So that means -3 in parentheses is going to the 4th power. A squared is also going to the 4th power. Then B squared is also going to the 4th power. And then C to the 3rd power is also going to the 4th power. Now I'm about to do -3 to the 4th power. I want to pull up my calculator, and let me change my share to whole screen, because I want you guys to see some common mistakes people make in the calculator when doing that so that you can avoid it, okay? So if I want to do -3 to the 4th power, some people normally do this, and let me bring up the bigger screen so you can see. They would take their calculator and they do -3, then they go to the button, and they put 4th power. Then they press enter. Is this correct? Definitely incorrect. Why is it incorrect? Because of what? Parentheses. Anytime you're taking a number to an exponent, always make sure you put the parentheses in particular in your calculator. So what we should have did is open parentheses, -3, close parentheses, to the 4th power, positive 81. Keep in mind your calculator follows PEMDAS. If there's no parentheses, it's doing the exponent first and then the minus after. Is that clear? So over here, we know the first thing is we should have is positive 81. I got 1 base and 2 exponents. Do I add or multiply? So I should get a to the 2 times 4, which is a to the, and then I'm going to get b to the 2 times 4, which is going to be b to the, and then I'm going to get c to the 12. Questions so far? Questions so far? Okay. From here, let's move to 25. Now here, I got this exponent 4. It's outside of parentheses. How many factors is the 4 being applied to? 3? Well, what about the -5? Does it apply to the -5? Yes or no? Why not? You got it. If it's outside of parentheses, it doesn't apply. So the 4 applies here, here, and here. So I'm going to keep -5 here. Then I'm going to have a squared to the 4th power. Then I'm going to have b to the 4th power. And I'm going to have c squared to the 4th power. So this is going to become -5, a to the 8th, b to the 4th, and c to the 8th. Questions? You got that down. Let's look at number 28. 28. Questions on 25. All right, let's look at 28. So when I'm doing 28 here, exponent outside of parentheses, does the 3 apply to the 4, yes or no? So I'm going to keep my 4 here. Then I'm going to have -3 to the 3rd power. Then I'm going to have a to the 3rd power. Then I'm going to have b squared to the 3rd power. And then I'm going to have c to the 3rd power. For a quick magic buck, I'm going to do this and I'm going to make a mistake. When you see a mistake, raise your hand straight up so that I can call on you, okay? I'm going to do it in random order, but I'm going to make a mistake in the process and I want you to catch it, okay? So I'm going to get b to the 6. The 4 is going to come down as is. Then I'm going to have c to the 3rd. Then I'm over here, -3 to the 3rd, going to give me 27. Then I'm going to have a to the 3rd. Hand? What's the problem? -27, very important, right? Now, you could keep this one, but then now I got 2 magic bucks for the person who can answer this question, right? But let me finish this question and then I'm going to ask you a question, okay? So then now I bring down my a to the 3rd, and last but not least, 4 times -27 is going to give me what? Yes, James? So I got -108. Oops. -108, a to the 3rd, b to the 6th, and c to the 3rd, okay? Now, here's a question for you. If I have a negative base, so I got a negative, okay? Sometimes, let me write slower. Sometimes my writing thing slows down a little bit, so it happens. If I got a negative base, so it's some negative number inside here, what kind of exponent gives me a positive answer? And what kind of exponent gives me a negative answer? Generally, James, I seen your answer. Put your hand up. Yep.
Negative base, odd numbers gives you a negative, even numbers gives you a positive.
You got it. Did you hear that? So if I got a number like -1, for example, if I take it to any even exponent, my answer is going to be positive. Is that clear? So if you put -1 to the 4th power, do that in your calculator. It's going to give you back +1. If I do -1 to the 6th power, it's going to give you back +1. Any negative base to an even gives you back a positive. Same way if I had a -1 and I take it to the 3rd power, do it in your calculator to see it. What does it give you back? -1. Odd numbers, odd exponents give you back a negative. Even exponents give you back a positive. Is that clear? Okay, cool. All right, so for the next few minutes, I want you to practice. Complete this page and complete the 3 on the following page. Okay, please begin now. You collect? Yeah. Number, your group is 5 or 6? Take that one. Okay, beautiful. All right, I'm gonna, I'll get you something else to look at in a second. Aaron, do you understand? Do you think you could show Eric how to do one? Eric, you think you can come over one? He can show you how to do one?